Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm BRRRRR. Welcome to another episode of Star Technology. Where I guess I'll put this back. Alright, so if you recall, last episode was... Oh no! Stop that. Well, that didn't go well. Soldering alloy. Why... Assembler, LV, no thing, needs soldering iron. Is it just it has to have the pressure plate at the beginning? Is that it? That was it. Awesome. Well, I guess here we can do this, can't we? Toss that in there. Grab this. That. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But, you know, I don't want to run all the way upstairs. And at the end of the day, I think that was almost exactly the same amount of time. Anyways, I'm out of these fluid voiding covers. The advanced ones are easy. They're just MD circuits. No big deal. So, yeah, that's just happening in the background. I'm going back and forth. Oh, well, I say I'm going back and forth. Right, over here. And I know it's only 30 frames per second. Still, I'm still chicken. I haven't even tried it. I was just going to set up another... I know these are kind of supposed to be one-offs, but at the same token, you know, where am I going to put the results of these guys? So, this one is easy. This one just goes right into a packer and turns into... I can't get... Can I? Not quite. If I shift, I see the outline of these pipes. It's going into... There's a... Oh, there's a good super chest right back there. You can see it up at the JEI. And then this one is the titanium trifluoride. And it's going into a ender drawer. And the ender drawer will just go over here. And we'll just, you know, cook up some of that. Not because I want the titanium, but because I want the hydrofluoric acid. Because, as always, we are constantly short of hydrofluoric acid. And that would be nice. Yeah. It's since it's waste, you know, we'll spend some electricity doing it. The biggest waste of electricity, I think, is honestly going to be this electrolyzer. I don't know how to get hydrogen gas without it. Sorry, that sounds bad. Like we can't get yellow limonite easily. We can't get ethylbenzene. We make hydrochloric acid. Well, I mean, I guess, but that's not really the point. Oh, wait a second. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's hydrofluoric acid gives us fluoroantimonic, but I want the fluorine, so that's not it. Actually, honestly, I want the hydrofluoric acid, now that I think about it, because the hydrofluoric acid is what we need to make epoxy. So, anyways, that's going along. We've got plenty of netherite. We don't... Or pure netherite. I don't think we need that for anything else right now. I've cleaned out some of this. I don't need that. Still working on that. Polycaprolactum is coming. Hot ultimate is coming. Vanadium steel, I think I've done, but I'm not going to get rid of it until I double check. We could make the void excavator. In fact, that's what we're going to do today. And the chemical plant is really kind of our next big goal. I mean, aside from better solar panels. Right, so, oh, and fancy duds. I did find out that you have to shift and right click to turn that into, fancy sword. And part of the reason why I wanted to make that now, is because if we come over here, oh, that's the one we made. So that's in the automation age. In the future age, it has, I thought I had another one. Yeah, right here. Quark Tech and Advanced Quark Tech. What's this one require? Oh, here we go. Nope. Grinding. Advanced. Oh, gross. So it does drop you from... Well, now I don't understand this entirely. So if I go to nano muscle, and maybe you know, It's +8 armor. Oh, I wonder if it's whether it's charged or not. That might be the case. But we've got the good one. But the recipe shows the bad one. So that makes me think maybe it's the charging almost entirely. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there. We're going to work on the next upgrade. Well, I guess actually I should probably brag a little bit first. I'm not good at bragging, but I'll try. This is looking... What's the thing the kids say these days? On fleek. So these guys are all running. We're getting 16 of everything every 2.5 seconds. I did have to go into the water a little bit to get this going. We need to up the processing. But I don't know that that's going to happen, if I'm honest. I think this is the area. Yeah. So they're using EV now. And it doesn't seem worth it to upgrade it, if I'm honest. I mean, I'd be better off. Okay, so these are all. Okay, I'm just checking. Sorry. Nickel. Sphalerite. Sphalerite's one we could process. Gold and magnetite. Magnetite we're gonna keep because we don't need the iron, and sometimes we need the magnetite. Nickel, gold, copper, and sulfur, galena. Zinc, iron, tin. Yeah, see, we don't need to process any of these any further. We've already got, tons and tons of them. So I don't need to make this faster. And so, again... Oh, really? Okay, I do need to go make these all automatic maintenance hatches. But that's not going to be a thing we do on camera because that sounds really boring. I will put it off until one day I just go, and I go take care of it. Right. Anyways, we've got all 4 of these. These are working just fine. They're all working exactly the same as they did last time, with the exception, obviously, of this one is stopped because we're not using gravel that fast. I tore down everything, and that stuff has been here forever. Gosh. Well, no, that's not true, because we rearranged, I think probably about episode 50, I rearranged everything. So it's better. But now we're never going to be really running low on sand. We'd have to be running 1,000, 2. So it's about every second and a half. It's making 2,000. So we'd have to be going, let's go say 2 seconds. So that'd be 100 a tick we'd have to be running through. And by the time we get to the point where that might be an issue. Oh, that was a nice breeze. It is nice and cool out. I'm really enjoying this weather right now. I know. It's not the thing to talk about, but still. All right, so yeah, I just need to make these guys, and that'll come. I'm trying to think how I want to handle the void excavator, because I think it's just twin-out wire, just 2, a pump, 2 pistons, a robot arm, and a conveyor module. Okay, but we got to make the elite large miner. That's not a big deal. Let's go see if we've got all the stuff for that. It does. I do have to, because we've got it on 2 floors now, it does take a second to remember where everything is. So we've got, let's go ahead and that one and that one. HSS frames, LUV circuits, conveyor modules. Oh, we've got Ruridit gears. We've got so many Ruridit. What do we use those for? The dimensional destabilizer. Oh. Oh my. We can make that. What does this do for us? Oh, that's how we get Naquita. But it needs nether star shards, which is not cool. Or we could get lava. That is not how I'm going to get lava. I would rather just dump more into the industrial barrel. I mean, that is a lot, but it's 100 seconds. It's not worth it. The Naquita, though. And this is the only way to get Naquita, right? Well, Clean Essence Burn, which is also on our list. Okay, so come down one, and I think I've got over here. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We are still not full up on tungsten. It's still. I have got to figure out how to block off some of the things that are not blocked off. I don't know if we've got all of these. In fact, now that I look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 4 motors and 4 conveyor belts. I think we've got the conveyor belts. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. No! We have 2. We have 2. All right, and what are we missing? We're missing those. So what if I... Okay, this is so... Can I... How about if we do... Let's try this. I'm pretty sure this will work. It's just a question of whether we have the tier to do it or not. So if I come over here and put this in the extractor, it will. Okay. So we should have HSSS. HSSS. That's such a dumb... All right, what's the temperature? 5,000. Oh, no. Okay. Drums. What do we have for drums? We need... Naquita. We can just dump it right in the fluid solidifier. Yep, that'll work. Oh, baby. I love it when things work out like that. Okay, so 8 seconds. And we're good. And then we'll just dump this right into the ring maker, and then I should have a couple more motors. Okay, let's try that. And that might not be the only thing that's keeping us. I just think it'll be... I'm hoping it'll be this easy. One of these is rings. Everything in here requires extruders. I don't know how to make this better. You'll notice that I'm moving awkwardly. It's because we've got... well, one of these was rings. That's rounds. Did I not do rings yet? Is that why I don't have any? Well, that would explain that, wouldn't it? That's why I've got everything but rings. Oh, that's no good. Oh, wait, no. Here's rings. Okay, so don't put it in there. I have to put it in here. I knew I had done rings. Okay. Why did... Oh, something upstairs must have started running. See, that's no good. We should be okay, though. You're running, right? Yeah. Okay, so in 40, we're gonna snag this right away. In fact. Ah, so clever. Okay. What else did we need? It won't tell me what I've got. The gears and the processors. That's it. Oh, okay. Well, then we have to wait on this. So I will come back in like 20 seconds. I started really sorry. Done. Okay. We're only making one of these. Hopefully making more will come later. Oh, I keep doing that. I can't get in there. And right there, and right here. I do check every time I do this. The other thing we need to do is polybenzimidazole. Man, I am not looking forward to polybenzimidazole. Just as a reminder, just going down the left side. Yeah, large chemical line reduction. We need it before then, which is kind of... It's fine. We'll have to set it up. But then the question is, I guess maybe I don't want to do it as a its own line. I don't know. Anyways, so there's 2 crazy chemicals, right? We need diaminobenzidine, which requires zinc, dichlorobenzidine, and ammonia. Ammonia we'll have to make because it's hard to get it. Dichlorobenzidine requires copper dust, hydrogen, and nitrochlorobenzene. And nitrochlorobenzene requires nitration mixture, and chlorobenzene nitration mixture will get with nitric acid, sulfuric acid. So I don't know. I'm looking at that going, what are we missing? The hull? Oh, and then 4 Ruridit gears. Ruridit. I'm going to say that every time. Ruridit. I don't know. Alright, what are we missing here? Elite large miner. It needs a 2. Okay. Let's go back to 4. And that'll be 20 seconds. Okay, so then we need to look at what does the void excavator require. More. I think we've got all that, though. I think we've got all that. It's the twinite wires might be a problem. But I think I have... I don't. Oh, wait. There's 1 stack. Why do I have niobium titanium in there? I don't have enough. That's uncool. All right, well, we'll put you back in there then. And actually, you know what? Part of the reason it took me so long to make the, whatever you call those, the things that make gravel, was because... Is that going to be enough? I think that's enough. I don't want to use it all because it takes so long to make. Because I had those sitting in there blocking up the vacuum freezer. And so the hot ultimate couldn't get frozen because it was all full of what is it, 64? Oh, wait. Oh, this is already 16x. All right, I gotta go close that door. Hold me, give me a second. All right, yeah. So this shouldn't be too hard. We've got that. We just need another processor and then a bunch of stuff. Okay. I keep saying I know that that's like a terrible... Don't make that your filler word. It's just so hard. So hard not to say it over and over and over again. I do like this. Whoop, whoop. The problem is if I don't make any noise, it sounds so quiet. All right, we're gonna grab how many of these? 1 pump, 1 of everything else, and 2 pistons. Okay, so 1 pump. I don't know if we've got any pistons. 1 of these. Nice. Okay. And 1 of those. That was everything, yeah? That's been crazy if it was. Didn't I grab the circuit? I totally had in my mind we should grab the circuit, and I didn't. For shame. Okay, so keep going there. I don't know that we're going to need more than 1 of these, but I don't know that we won't. So let's see what this looks like. To use this, we have a bunch of stuff we need. So let's go see how much of this we've got. Yeah, I know I've got the gearbox casings. Quest completed. Void excavator. Nice. Tungsten steel gearbox casings. Tungsten steel. Why do I not have any? Oh, it's because it's robust. I keep... Oh, good. We have a whole stack. And then we need the tungsten steel frames, of which we have 5 left. Okay. That's not that big a deal. What else do we need? 1 stress casing, 5 RTM coil blocks, 3 tungsten steel firebox casings. That's kind of annoying. Don't like making that, but okay, it's fine. We'll do that. 1 stress casing, 5 RTM, of all things. I've got so many of these because I accidentally set it to run. Yeah, we're completely out of tungsten because we don't have any tungsten wires, because it's not making tungsten wires, because it's busy making... This part kills me. I know there's got to be some way I can fix this. Right here. It's making RTM, not even to put in here. The vacuum freezer has backed up, and this is just backing this part up. But I don't know how to... I guess I could just do that. Well, it shouldn't be. It should be doing other things too. I don't know where it's going. I gotta go figure out where the other ones are going. But what was the other thing we needed? Because sorry, I'm rethinking this. This is 70 seconds, which means it's using one every 35 seconds. Or maybe 2 every 35 seconds. I don't remember what RTM requires. But the point is it can't possibly be that eating all the tungsten. Either way, we should get more once we're done with this. So, we need some actual tungsten. Which is all the way down here. I could have warped, but what I found is that I've been trying to warp more. I need to make a ton of frames. That's all there is to it. We always need frames. Nice. Almost got the aim right. Alright, and then what else do we need? Input bus, output bus. I don't think we need those. I mean, we obviously need the output bus. Input hatch, no. Output hatch, yes. We might try the multiple output hatches. Just for fun. Does that sound like a good plan? I don't know. I'll think about it. And then maintenance hatch. Okay, so I'm not going to grab any of those yet. We've got machine casing. We've got the stress-proof casing. We've got the gearbox casing. We've got the RTM coil block. Tungsten steel firebox casings. Forgot about that. It's fine. We need to make these guys first. I would like to automate this, but, you know. The game, it's so fast. All right. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So we need 3. Let's just make a bunch. Let's just make a bunch. So I'll grab... Let's see, let's do that. Take that. It's fine. What are you set at? Aha! That's part of the issue. We can't back up on yeah, it's got plenty in there. We don't need more than that. He says so confidently. Right. So we want to be over on this side. We are going to put 16 in there, 32 in here. Snag these, and I think that'll be enough for a big pile of the tungsten steel firebox casings. Like, probably 32 of them, right? Yeah. Oh, nope, 16. Sorry. That's fine. Right, so we've got plenty of those. All right, let's go put this guy out. Which one is it? Oh, I never made it. Didn't I? I've got... Oh, because it only used 2 of the twin height wires. Right. But I still have the machine hull. Oh, I grabbed a machine hull, but we didn't need a machine hull for this one. Okay, so I was counting it out. And I don't want to turn this one off yet. But if I do, starting in this corner, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I put that there. I think we've got enough room. It'll just be... That can't be right. Maybe I started in that corner. No, I started in... Let's try that. Here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be sufficient. I don't want to have to break the moon shale if I can avoid it. BOW made it for me. It's precious. It's precious to me. And I need the terminal. Look. All right, you're made. Why? Oh, it is made. Okay, but why? It looks like it doesn't have all of its pieces to me, but that could just be the way it is. All right, now the question is, did it miss anything down here? Uh-oh. All right, that was a poor move. Poor decisions were made. I had 64, right? So if I do that, At 16, it's got to be enough. Okay, so where are we going to put the different parts? I think we'll do this corner. Gets the IV input hatch. Which, honestly, let's just go with the... Oh, those are all EV. Okay. This is going to eat a lot of our power, but we're going to go try it anyways. So if I run over here... And... IV 16 amp energy hatch. This might wreck our power. But I put a couple of them in, and they didn't seem to be a problem, so I don't know what it is that's causing power to go up or down. Either way, we're going to improve that over there here shortly. The drilling fluid creator. And then to go back down... Yeah, see? Oh, I see. That's where it wanted me to put something. Okay. Hope we're okay. What is the... Yeah, and I put the hatch on it that makes it all go faster. All right, so we need... Oh, we do need an input hatch. Ew. Where is that going to go? I think it'd just go right here. I don't have a hatch on me, though. Okay. Let's go grab those. So we need an input hatch. Okay, can we output hatch? IV, sure. IV quadruple output hatch. Is that worth making? IV output hatch with a quadruple tungsten steel fluid pipe. I'm just not sure it's worth it, is the problem. Or I could just make 2 output hatches. That doesn't seem worth it to me. But I could... Actually, maybe it is worth it. Let's try that. Let's go make some tungsten steel pipes. They were small, right? So that should go pretty quick. If I can find... There we go. Oh, I can't go down on that one. I was like, what went wrong this time? I'm having a bit of an issue. Yeah, this is the real reason I can't catch up on tungsten, because every time I start an episode, I do everything. We could make the non-apple one, I bet. Yeah, non-apple. And that's just a 9 one, but I don't really want 9 outputs. It only has 2. It's fine. We'll do this. We'll try it. No, not that. Small? No, that's normal. Small? Yep. So this will get a 16, which maybe isn't the best thing in the world. And then we need to get, I guess, an IV output hatch, which I think was stainless steel. I guess we should double check. Quadruple IV output hatch is stainless steel and an IV machine hull. I've already got the one, so we're good. And then what are we looking at for output bus at the IV level? There is literally just one. Okay, cool. I can live with that. There is a dual. And then, yeah, but, oh, I see. It's only at LUV levels. What would an LUV output hatch look like? LUV input bus, input hatch. Non-apple niobium titanium pipe. That is not cool. I mean, it's fine for what it is. Well, okay, so hold on. LUV output bus hatch. Could we do a quadruple one of those? Niobium titanium fluid pipes. I mean, we just wasted a bunch of tungsten steel if we do that, but at the same token, I did grab the wrong... And that's just a titanium drum. Let's go do that instead. Let's try that. I mean, let's be honest here. We go big or we go home, right? Okay, so I've got a titanium drum. I've got a LUV machine hull. I've got a doohickey with the stuff in it. An assembler with the polytetra mitazole. We want an output hatch. Oh, don't tell me. LUV, polybenzimidazole. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, so we have to make that at some point, but I really don't want to. I'm tired of chemicals. And that sounds whiny. It is. I know it is. But I'm getting real confused with all the samey sounding chemical names. And there's nothing worse than that feeling when you realize, oh, I just set everything up one block off. So we're not gonna worry about it just yet. It is coming though. We have to. Stainless steel, IV energy machine hull. There you go. And that's fine because we already made these. Okay, cool. You can go away though. And in here we have these guys. We might need to make more of them. I think it was just like this, right? IV quadruple output hatch. Again, for funsies, for science. Oh, they're so loud. I need to turn them off, honestly. Okay, quadruple output hatch goes there, there. And the point of this is I can get by without having to futz with other stuff. So can I... Oh. And I think we just let it ride. I don't think we have to, like, there's no controls or anything. So where does it go down? Just comes down. Yeah, it's just gonna come down right there. Okay, that's fine. So what we're gonna do is we'll go down there. We'll run these out, and then we'll put down a couple of output hatches there on either side. That'll work. That'll work well. Right. So you're gonna go up, and then we need an input hatch. Oh, that should have been the input hatch. I'll make that the input hatch. It's fine. And then I guess we have to run this down over this way. I'll mark him later. I don't need to do that on camera. What I do want to know is whether or not I can put a cover and stuff will still go through the cover. That's not that big a deal, but it would be nice to know. And I might rearrange where this is later, based on inscrutable reasons of my own. You know, like the, well, actually, it's probably okay. It's probably okay. Right, so input hatch. That is that pipe there, huh? Did I grab an input hatch? Oh, I got so excited about the quadruple that I forgot what I was doing. All right, so we need, you know, okay. We'll take the input hatch as MB. But I'm gonna go make a, is it worth it to make the good, should we just do it right there? Kinda don't want to. Kinda do want to do it right here. Okay, so you're the input hatch. You want drilling fluid. Okay, why are you not formed? Looks like everything's there. So weird. Huh. It was just like popping something up real quick. Oh, I suppose it's the input hatch, output bus. So here's the question. As I'm looking at this, where does this go? It comes down here and they all just go right into here. So I could just tap into that, right? And then that means that, oh, I may as well put, okay, we'll do it like that. We'll put the output hatch right here. It'll go down. Oh, hey, I don't have to take damage. That's what the boots do. And I might switch this out later, but right now, output bus is fine. Output bus. It's like, I know I just saw it. I was going to make the IV or even the LUV one, but, you know, as I'm analyzing, I'm thinking, man, that's a lot of effort, and it doesn't do us any good. So, let's not. You are going to go right here. This should be... Oh, no. Do we... Wait, hold on. I bet you we need a... maintenance hatch. Okay. Other than that, we've got everything, right? I don't know why it's got input hatch. Why does it have an input bus? It's got to just be for clarity's sake. But all the rest of this is in there. Okay. So I'm going to make the run one more time. Oh my goodness. Okay, this part's nice though. I mean, you didn't see anything. When it's not empowered though, it's pretty weak. Alright. Sorry, that was a mistake. Now I have to go put this stuff away. Alright, one more time. Once more. You know what? Here. Once more unto the rig, my friends. I think we decided it was going to go right here. Okay, cool. So you're working, which means let's go ahead and put... I didn't think about that part. We do need a 16 amp energy converter at the IV tier. No big deal. I've got plenty of shellite wire. It just happens to be all the way down here. Inderium, aluminum, iobium, titanium, shellite. Nope, wrong one. Wait, or was it the right one? It was. Okay, cool. Wait. I was going to try something. Just out of curiosity, can I do... Can. Okay, I should be doing that the entire time then. It does have downsides though. And I think that's everything. Well, we gotta run the small pipe. Or the huge pipe. We'll run the huge pipe because we can. Not that one. Don't get confused again. I need one processor. You guys have seen me make these so many times. For every one I've made, I've probably done 3 off camera. Nope, not LUD. That one. Every time I warp over here, I think I'm going to fall off the edge. Here, these point down, and you can have that flex point. Okay, now it's not going to run because it doesn't have drilling fluid. So what we're going to try, and again, I could disconnect this. Well, I mean, I am going to disconnect it. And where does it go again? It goes right there, yeah? Alright. How many large stainless steels do I have? That's got to be enough. How far is it going? 2 more. 1, 2. I'm hoping this just uses... Oh, you know what? No! So, do we... We're already stockpiling it there, so let's not stockpile it here. I did look at the right one, right? Input hatch, yes. I'm going to go ahead and do this one so I don't have to mess with it later. It doesn't matter. That one didn't matter, actually, but I still like to have it all the same. Okay. We hear it running. Let's go up and take a look, see how long it takes to run. 10 ticks. It is running at ZPM, though. This one was running at 1. One of these was running at LUV here. When it runs, it was running at like 1 second. So that makes sense. You're done. Why are you done? Oh, because the output bus is full. Yep, that makes sense. That tracks. All right, well, let's go. Oh, it's not quite right. All right, well, that's fine. Can I mix and match these? I think I've got to be able to. I did. All right, so you. These pipes are crazy. They're gonna need to get cleaned up. I can't operate like this. But this is very much like a work in progress. Okay, we can. It looks dumb, but we can. So you, my friend, are running? No. You're not. Output bus is full. I can't get it out fast enough. Okay, now we're good. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. And I think, as I'm looking at, well, what I'm always worried about is, so if I come down here, they're all coming into these ones, Sodalite. And this holds, it's a 2, so it holds 16 million items. I think, or 8 million, or something. Okay, so if if this one fills up, that one's at 6.2 million, this one's at 2.86, this one's at 1.03. We don't really need any of these, if I'm honest. Oh, you know what? I know why that one's so full. Because I didn't replace these with auto maintenance. Why are you not running? Crushed sodalite ore. Oh, that would be why. I didn't think about that one. I need to redo this. I was feeling clever when I did this, but it's not. They have to. I don't mind them stacked, I think I decided. But for one, I've got to move them over about 2 blocks so that there's more space between these two. And then the other side is I can't share walls. Sharing walls is fine when you're resource dependent. So sodalite is going. But this one just kind of goes. It only makes the one item. Oh no, those are these ones. That's Rielgar. So why aren't you running? Your input bus is full of coal. Okay, I actually do want coal to go. So, I guess... Oh, that's such a... Here, we'll do this. We'll put it off for a minute. Oh, I don't want to do that, because if I do that, it'll mess it all up. It's going to waste some power. I know that. You know that. Everybody knows that. What's it running? It's just running HV. I'm okay wasting that power so that we've always got the soda light going. But coal should be running now, right? Yeah. Anyhow, so that's what I'm worried about. I need to stop sharing resources, sharing walls. If I do that, this is going to back up this way, which means it also has to come back forward one. Yeah, which means these all have to come forward one. It just all has to be redone. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know how we want to do it, but it needs to be redone. And what is that pipe there? Oh, the slurries. Okay, so here's the question, I guess. I totally forgot to process these. These are going down there. So I think what we're going to do is buffer them up here. And oh, come on. That's what I didn't want to have happen. All right, let's fix that. Okay, are you done yet? Raw ore slurry, rare ore residue. Good. Good. This one we can void. I don't care about it so much, but this one we want to have always. And then we will just pipe them down there. Oh, no, we're going to pipe them different places. This one... It's raw. Which one gets rare? This one must get rare. Yeah, because the output is raw. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how we want to do this. I think the answer is we'll come across... Gosh, this is terrible. I haven't had to do any pipes yet, really, so that's what's going on here. We don't... Do we want large? Is there a better pipe to use? I don't think so. I think we'll... Here, I'm going to go make some more large pipes, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, yeah, I can't come up with any way that's not, like, super ugly. So we're going to put up with the ugliness. Raw goes over here. We'll go ahead and pipe this out. And you're just going to have to trust that I will make it prettier shortly. Oh, and your friend and mine, cicadas, came back out to play. So you're running. That makes mixed mineral residue and molten ore mixture. Oh. Well, what does this make then? Oh, this is all the sludge dusts. I should move those processings up here too. That's becoming a whole thing, isn't it? Okay, and how is this going to get over there? Okay, this was a poor idea, so let's fix it. Okay, it's fine. I could probably get by with a single pipe, honestly, but it still has to come out of the same. We still have to have 2 output hatches, so it's not like it's a miracle here. Oh, I should come. Oh no. Okay, yep. This all has to get changed. got plenty of space up here now, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're going to make it pretty, not horrible like it is right now. One more. But I want to make sure this is one of my personal foibles. It's got to work when I'm done with it. So yes, I might improve it. So here we're getting the raw ore slurry, and then the last thing that we're going to do is we'll set up something, but we'll grab some crushed ore. Sodalite, honestly, would work because we don't use it for anything else. We'll mix it with some stone dust, and some lava, and we'll get more mixture out of it. We could use the metal mixture, which we're getting out of this. I don't know if that's a good idea. We do get 20 buckets, and realistically, this is all we want out of this machine anyways. We're getting all these guys, but we're not really doing anything with most of them. So, yeah. Anyhow, I can't tell if this is actually running smooth. You notice I didn't put any of the arrows on here. That's, again, because it's... Uh-oh. You're not running, again. Because you don't have enough drilling fluid? Yeah, it's drilling fluid that's still a problem. Okay, so those are my goals between episodes is and drilling fluid. And that drilling fluid, it's going to involve more large spring vats, the large distillery. I'll make that. And I know that that's something we could do together, but honestly, that doesn't sound very much fun. I will probably just make them and show you what I made. Because, for example, like this here, it would be nice if I could just... that'll involve moving this large chemical reactor, which I don't even remember what it makes. It is only here. Every engineering department has one of these. It's just this big kludge that somebody put together at some point. So at our job, at my job, there's a program that students use to turn in assignments. I swear this thing was made in like the 1980s, probably the early mid 90s, if I'm honest. And it's running base Linux, and you have to log into the Linux server, and you run it, and all it does is copy a directory from the students folder into a specific directory on the teachers folder, a home folder, and polite term for it is there are better ways to do this. But because we've had it forever, certain teachers like to ensure that we always use it, and so they have to like keep updating it and maintaining it, and it's a nightmare. I gotta imagine there are a ton of security holes in it. Sorry, probably somebody who's gonna hear this from work to be like, "Oh, security holes, you say?" Yeah, I don't remember what this is making. It's not making sodium hydroxide anymore. Not making anything. Oh, it should be making sodium hydroxide. I don't know. I gotta do something. This is killing me. I can't just take it. Yeah, see, it just made something. Or did it drip fall on us? I don't know. I don't. It bothers me when I have stuff like that. Part of it is it's not got any methane, because for some reason methane's not coming from wherever it was. It does have chlorine, and it does have silicon. Well, okay, let's look and see. What does silicon make? Silicon dust in the large chemical reactor. Is that the thing I need? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Polymethylsiloxane dust. Is that what I'm making over here? That's what we're making. That's how you make silicone rubber. So we're almost out of silicone. Well, almost out. It's probably an overstatement. Oh. Oh. Well, that's easy. Is that all that this guy's doing here? Because, again, chloromethane. I don't want to use that. Hydrochloric acid and methanol. Nope. But methane, chlorine, and water. Yeah, I'll just move this over to its own line. So... I was also looking at rubber. I'd like to make rubber, not because we use it, just for historical reasons, I guess. The problem is you have to use rubber or raw rubber pulp to get the rubber. Fluid solidifier with latex. That's easy. But to get latex, you either extract the rubber, which, you know, counterintuitive, or we use a latex plantation. I don't mind the latex plantation, except for the fact that it's really tall and kind of slow. So the other option is raw rubber pulp, which we can make, but it requires isoprene, which we get from, just from propene? Or ethylene and propene. Okay. Well, this isn't the worst idea. I could do propene, get isoprene, CH4 and C5H8. So that's 6 and 12. But it's 2 buckets. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's not the worst idea in the world. Although ethylene is cheaper than propene. So that might be a better one. And then I'll have to worry about the methane. We can just use the hydrogen. And hydrogen we can just void. Or we can use it whatever the next step is. Okay, so I've convinced myself. If I have extra time, which I don't have extra time, we'll come down here and I'll start at this corner over here, and we'll make rubber. And then I'll start. It'll probably only take about this far. So as long as it's less than halfway, I'll continue the other half with making silicone rubber. And then I'll move all of our... And again, remember, the goal is base chemicals. So the last one that we need to make is butadiene. And butadiene is going to... Well, okay. So here's the other problem. We're almost at this point, I think. Right? Oh, no, that's UV. Never mind. Never mind. But once we get to UV, this is a whole thing that we can do. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Liquid styrene butadiene rubber. Why can't I? Oh, I can't. It's already there. Okay. So this one's raw styrene butadiene rubber dust. No, in here. Yeah, raw styrene butadiene dust. And we've already looked at this a billion times. That requires oxygen, styrene, and butadiene. Butadiene was kind of a pain in the neck, but we get it from steam cracked light fuel. That's easy. Yeah, and so this will wait until after I replace this with the large fractionating distillery. But that's all going to take... I mean, that's going to take hours, honestly. So it's not a thing I really want to do on camera. Although we are getting... I don't want to make promises, but I think when we get to the school year, which starts soon, I might be willing to do some more live streams. My schedule is just so funny during the summer that I don't know that I'm capable of it. Anyhow, this has been fun. We got this guy up here. I can't do it from the clean room. Every time. Don't hit the hot pipe, son. All right, so this has got to be at least as fast. Why are you running? Which one of you is running? Oh, that's not from this running. That's from these guys down here. I might turn these off because they're loud and annoying. And what's down below? Oh, this is where this is. Maybe I make a little house for it. Like right out here. And we can just pipe drilling fluid up. That's an idea. Maybe this is our little... It'll be a colony of poneglyph castles. I like this. I really do. It sounds so dumb. It's so stupid. It's so badly... I mean, it's just a cube. But it's so nice. And when it's half size like this, it feels more square. And I like this entryway. I hate the bats. I need to put some lights down here. Or do I? I mean, I guess I don't need to. Yeah. Anyhow, so our poneglyph castle here is... it's Sorry, I keep saying poneglyph. Poneglyph is One Piece reference. It's not. It's not a My Little Pony reference. Come on, buddy, get it together. So this has been a fun episode. I like playing with the early ore generation stuff and then propagating that speed increase all the way through. I would, in a Shantia aspect, I would consider that to be establishing our base. Energy level 100%. Oh, also I've got night vision. I guess I could have checked that in here. I keep trying to end the episode, but what is the keybinds? Night. Toggle, guardian, helmet, night vision. I don't think that's right. Jet boots. Nope. Category. GT. Greg Tech CEU. Here we go. Armor mode switch. M. Okay. Let's switch it to N. Armor charging to inventory. No. We'll forget that this is here, but that's fine. Whoop. Oh, that's not night vision. That's just 100% alpha. But I imagine it doesn't show you how much we've got here, but I imagine it's draining the battery. Not a lot, but some. Anyhow, that was fun. I enjoyed that, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.